Good afternoon, families. It's Mrs. Grant here with Alex from Torringford School, and we're going to be talking a little bit about plants today. So we're going to be doing some videos like this every day if we can, to just share some of our own adventures in our backyard, or maybe places that we go to if any interesting things happen. Right, Alex?
Yes.
So today we're going to talk about some plants because some of you may already have noticed that some of your early spring plants are starting to sprout up, and the main reason is because there's no more snow on the ground, and the sun, the heat from the sun, has started to warm up the ground enough to tell those plants to wake up. And those first plants are certain kinds of plants, mostly that are bulbs, like this one, this daffodil bulb. And this daffodil bulb kind of looks like something that you might eat. What might you eat, Alex?
Light bulb.
Do you eat light bulbs? You don't eat light bulbs. What else does it look like?
Onion.
An onion. And a bulb is actually a big fleshy stem. So this is in fact the stem, and the roots come from down here and they spread. And what's cool about a bulb is that the entire plant is inside here being fed, and when the soil surrounding the bulb is warm enough, it triggers the growth response, or how to grow. So that's pretty interesting. And so if you were to cut one of these and open, you would see different layers of these kind of scales of how it grows, and that's food for the plant. So that's pretty interesting. When we normally think about plants, we think about plants that are more like this, with a root system and a stem and leaves. And that root system is used to do what, Alex?
The root system is meant to feed the plant.
Mm-hmm. And what else? It keeps the
plant neutralized.
It feeds the plant with nutrients, and it stabilizes the plant in the soil,
and
right?
It keeps the plant from flying away when there's heavy wind.
Correct. It also helps with preventing erosion. Roots, planting plants that spread their roots, helps an area that might have more erosion, or meaning when water and wind can move the soil around. In some places in your yard, you might not want that happening. So you might plant some plants so that they could stabilize the soil system there. When we talk about the parts of a plant, we talk about roots, a stem, and leaves, and then sometimes a flower. And the flower is what produces seeds, or it pollinates to produce more plants as well. Some early plants that also come up are in another group called rhizomes. And a rhizome is more like this, where it's a thick rooted system. It's actually a stem that grows under the ground, and these long roots spread out sideways, and where these roots spread out, more stems and more plants grow. And this is actually an example of it's a common early spring plant called a lungwort. Lungwort, like your lungs. And in fact, medicinally, these plants are used to help with respiratory or lung-related illnesses from long ago as well. So we hope you guys are out there enjoying all the different things on these beautiful days. In fact, there's lots of cool things to see and do on any days, sunny, rainy, cloudy. So we hope you enjoy these little nature nuggets that will spread with you. It is a hot day today, so all those bulbs and all these different plants are getting ready to sprout. So head out outside, notice some different things, write down your observations,
and play around,
and have fun playing. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Bye-bye.